Hi everybody, this is Lori Townsend and I will be your instructor for Management Seminar Business 238. This class is a capstone course for your two-year degree, so you should have at least 30 credit hours completed, if not be your last semester. It's kind of a different class. It's more where, instead of me teaching you, it's more where you learn how to, or show me how you learn basically. Okay, so this is an orientation to help you get organized in this class. Probably a lot of you have had me before, so I'm going to clean this up a little bit so it's in a little bit better order. But there's some things I wanted to show you. First was the announcements. Make sure you read your announcements every day. They usually go to your email, your T-Wolves account, so it's very important that you check your T-Wolves account. I will post things like I've updated the calendar or there's a problem with an assignment to let you know, so it's very important that you are reading that. Also, if you email me a question, make sure you're checking for a response. I respond very quickly, and it gets very frustrating when it takes the student 4 days to respond with additional question because we kind of lose the gist of what we were talking about. Okay, we're going to look at the left-hand tab there to organize everything, and you have to take part in the icebreaker discussion, which is under the discussion tab here, icebreaker right down here. And then the learning modules of where all your assignments are. Okay. Your information, your syllabus, and your calendar are in a program called Dropbox. It'll ask you to make an account, but it's not necessary that you do so. You can still view my documents without it. Okay. Now here is your calendar. You'll see the A1, A2. That means assignment 1, assignment 2. Please note assignment 2 has 3 different due dates. The first is on February 14th. You have to register for a stock game and purchase stocks. I'm going to do a separate video for this, so I'm not going to show it to you, but just to give you an idea. You have to make at least one trade by March 13th, and then the game will close at the end of the semester and you have to write an investment paper. So there's 3 different options for the stock game. Now, the next assignment is the best company report put out by Fortune magazine. I ask that you not do Wegmans because I've read so many papers on Wegmans, I probably could recite them in my sleep. So please make sure you don't choose Wegmans. They're like number 3 on the list, number 2 or 3 depending on the year. Okay, so to find your assignments, you go to the learning modules, and there is each assignment. Now, like I said, I'm going to do a separate video for the financial investment stock game assignment. But that's it. You have these 7 assignments that you have to do. The first one, I give you a list of financial terms. You have to write out the definitions, and then you have to take a test. You have to do both items unless students don't turn in the definitions. We already talked about the stock game, that it has 3 different due dates: best employer, management issue, readings assignment, and research paper. The management issue and research paper cannot be on the same topic. Most of these papers are 2 to 3 pages long. The research paper, however, is a little bit longer. So keep that in mind. And finally, reflection paper on your education at NCCC. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, what you learned, what you wish you would have learned, etc. Okay, so we looked at the calendar, the orientation I'm recording right now. The course information is the syllabus. We talked about the icebreaker. That's pretty much it. This class is pretty straightforward. Everything is due like a week or 2 apart to give you plenty of time to take care of that. So if you have any questions, use the email. I ask that you please not use an email that I've sent out as an announcement to reply to me. If you do, make sure you change the subject line, because if not, they get all lumped together and it makes a mess. But click on all instructor users. I'm the only one, and then you can email me directly from there. Like I said, I check I think this morning I had a 4-minute turnaround from when I received an email from a student to when I responded. So please make sure you're checking often. Okay, that's it. If you have any questions, please ask me, but check the FAQ first, which I should have a link over here on the side, which I will add that. Let's see, that was under course information. I do an FAQ because a lot of students ask me the same question. Do I need a book? Nope. What do I mean by the due date? I can't find the due dates. We already looked at the calendar. When will my paper be graded? Oh, one thing I want to cover. Students love these little headers where they write their student name, the professor, the class, the date, and they take up 8 lines to do it. When you're writing a 2-page paper, no, that ain't going to cut it. I do not want a header. If you must put it in there, make them single-spaced. You're not getting away with 8 lines for that, and not on every page. Okay, please use attachments. Make sure you use a .doc file or a .pdf. I cannot open a Pages assignment. Okay. When I say 2 pages for the report, I mean 2 pages. I don't mean one line on the second page. That doesn't cut it. I also say the font you can use, because some students have used 16. And I can read very well. I don't need the type that big. Make sure you have a works cited page for all your papers. You have to give due to where it is due, whoever did the original work. Watch your paragraph length. Some people have turned in papers that were 2 pages long in 1 paragraph. No, that's much, much too long. Never indent your paper 1-inch margins all around. You can leave a blank line in between paragraphs. So any other questions, drop me a line, and good luck. I hope we have a great semester.